Okay, UFC Fight Night, Burns versus Brady just went down, and that card was so fucking good. Like I said, I thought this was going to be better than the UFC 306 card. That we'll have to see, but I had a great time watching this card, and my picks went 10 and 2. 344 people watched my video. I hope some of you guys tailed some of my picks, but let's go over the card. Okay, Ziggy Mantis Ramaska versus Nathan Fletcher. I understand why I had a pick change. The first round, like Ziggy Mantis showed, he might have got the first round. He showed off his toughness, landed some elbows on Nathan Fletcher, cut him open a little bit, but Nathan Fletcher got the sub, like I said would happen. And then the next fight, Andre Petrosky versus Dylan Budka. Dylan Budka fucking sucks. Like honestly, he was kind of winning the striking exchanges that happened for like 1 or 2 minutes throughout like the beginning of every round. It looked like Petrosky got like hurt a little bit by some of it, but when he would take Dylan Budka down, Dylan Budka didn't know what the fuck to do. And yes, I picked Petrosky to win by decision. Next one, Demopoulos versus Jacqueline Amorim. Yeah, I picked Vanessa Demopoulos to win, which was a bad pick in hindsight. Jacqueline Amorim subbed her in the first round. She did like there was like she was grabbing like her glove a little bit, but anyway, yeah, like clear win submission, yeah. That underdog train has ended with her winning by split decisions. I thought that might happen again, but yeah, no. And Gabriel Santos versus Yizha. This was a great fight throughout. Like, Yizha has a super good chin because Santos hit him with some good shots and was dropping him. And yeah, that was most of the fight. And anyway, Santos won by decision. It was a fun fight. And then here's a fight I got wrong, Andre Lima versus Felipe dos Santos, which it's weird. It's what I thought would happen with Felipe dos Santos landing the more volume, but Andre Lima just showed to be a bit more strong than Felipe dos Santos, where Andre Lima felt like a bantamweight in there. He was big and everything, and Felipe dos Santos was like a real flyweight. He was when he get taken down, he couldn't get out of it, and he was just kind of big brothering him throughout the whole fight. And yeah, Andre Lima won by decision. Okay, Isaac Dalgarian versus Brendan Marat. I don't think anyone's surprised. Yeah, he won, and I think it probably bust a lot of people with the round one prop, but yeah, he won by round two submission. I predicted him to win, but yeah. Now, one I'm very happy with is Chris Padilla beating Rong Zhu in the round two. I predicted Chris Padilla to win this fight. I thought he'd win by submission, but yes, he won by knockout in round two, but it was more he elbowed Rong Zhu in the eye, and his eye just completely swelled shut, and the doctors came in and stopped the fight. Yeah, that was a great pick. Now, another pick, Trevor Peek versus Yanal Ashmouz. I picked this one, Ashmouz to win by decision. Sucks because I was rooting for Trevor Peek to win, but it's exactly what I thought would happen. Yanal Ashmouz is just more well-rounded than Trevor Peek, and he showed off some wrestling to win this fight, and that was it. Now, Cody Durden versus Matt Schnell. This wasn't in my full breakdown because this fight only got added a few days ago. But yes, I picked Cody Durden to win by knockout. He won by submission. Like I said, though, in my predictions video, I said stick with the money line because he had many different ways to win this fight. He was getting touched up a bit in the first round, which was a little bit worrisome. But yeah, he came through in the second round by submission. So yeah. Now, Steve Garcia versus Kyle Nelson. I don't know why, but I was worried about this fight, and I was worried for no reason because Steve Garcia won by knockout, ground and pound in the first round. Kyle Nelson did get his back for a little bit, and it was a bit worrisome. I was like, fuck, shit. But yeah, Steve Garcia won again by knockout. Yeah, it's not good for my fellow Canadian fighters, Kyle Nelson. Now, Natalia Silva versus Jessica Andrade. I did say Jessica Andrade was a good underdog in this fight, but yeah, this was a point fight. Natalia Silva just completely outpointed her, like just landed a bit more. It felt like Jessica Andrade had like a few good moments throughout the fight, but that was it. Now, Gilbert Burns versus Sean Brady. I picked Sean Brady to win by decision, and that's what happened. Honestly, I don't know how, but like Brady was outstriking Gilbert Burns throughout the fight and landing takedowns on him, and yeah, it was the story of the fight. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little recap. I tried to do a quick, had a couple. The fights just ended, and I'm very happy with my predictions on this card. I picked a perfect main card, even though it was all favorites, and 5-2 in the prelims. Two heavy size underdogs, Vanessa Demopoulos and Felipe dos Santos. So I'm very happy with those picks. Yeah, on to UFC 306.